start with football and a recap of Friday night's World Cup qualifier at the Truman Modern Sports Complex. Needing a victory after 2 defeats in their opening matches, the national men's team faced an old foe in Suriname. The importance of the match was immediately evident in the first half, with both teams playing defensive, not wanting to pass away the advantage. This was Suriname's best chance. Stefano Russell beats keeper Miguel Pita, only to find the crossbar. That was the best shot in an otherwise tame first half. The visitors burst into life after the break. 12 minutes after the restart, this happened. Striker Giovanni Drenthe pounces after a defensive error, giving Suriname the lead. That seemed to spur Cayman on. Mark Ebanks fires on the visiting keeper. Then his strike partner, Theron Wood, has the chance of the night. Things get even worse for Cayman when Pita was sent off for this challenge. Forcing coach Carl Brown to put youngster Raheem Robinson in goal. And he comes up with a brave stop first time. But with 10 men, Cayman runs out of steam and suffers a 1-0 defeat.
If it is 1-0 or 8-0, it's just this important 3 points that we needed.
It's a lack of confidence that bothers me all the time about this team. These players are capable of doing a lot more than they believe. And it's just trying to get them, to encourage them to play as well as I believe that they can play.
We had the chances to score. I mean, if you got an early one, who knows what could happen?
We don't really believe until we are behind and coach gets up and says, hey, let's go.
The national team traveled to El Salvador over the weekend to play the group's best team tomorrow. In 3 games, Cayman has only given up 1 goal in the first half. That was against the Surinamese team last month in a 1-0 loss. In the other 2 matches, the team has turned it up in the intensity late after their opponents score. We'll be seeing what they do tomorrow against the El Salvador team. One of the main talking points this past month has been the performance of the men's national football team in World Cup play. 3 matches, 3 defeats in World Cup qualifiers. Complaints of a lack of player interest and numbers at training. Immigration issues and a growing cry for incentives are just some of the questions Coach Carl Brown has had to address in the last month. And the questions kept coming from the press after Cayman's 1-0 loss to Suriname Friday night. We have an edited version of that press conference as Coach Brown tackles some tough questions.
I thought we did well. I thought just taking into consideration what has transpired over the last 3-4 weeks, I believe we got a very spirited effort from the players. Pretty happy with the effort that I got from the players tonight.
Are you really satisfied, Coach?
I don't believe satisfaction is the word that I want to use. We do have deficiencies. One of the things is that we're not able to keep the ball up front when we get them. We look at the 2 strikers we have, 5'2", 5'1", 5'3", 110 pound, 105 pound. It's very difficult for them to keep this football with the physicality of the defenders that they play. I believe that is one of our biggest problems. You know, we just don't keep it long enough up front.
They started maybe too much playing defensively. They have the potential to play attacking football. That's better for football. And I think if they keep hold that, try to play in attacking football, they have a much better chance to win games.
Can you teach passion? That's the question I want to
Very difficult to do. I mean, it's something that we it's a culture. You know, it's a feeling. It's a want to really do well for families and friends and country that I believe is sometimes missing from the Cayman. And you know, if you look at the attendance out here tonight, it's probably summing it up that the Cayman Islands don't have people who believe that their players are capable of doing it. And it's probably, you know, you talk about passion, it's being expressed, how the people get out here and to support their team. This is what is going to inspire these players and get them to another level. I believe it's time we start to treat the players with the importance that I believe that they should be treated with. You know, incentive has to be offered. You know, the game of monetary incentive. The game of football has changed. The whole face of it has changed over the years. We see the players who get millions of dollars each year to play, quarrel and fight about incentive when they represent their country. And you know, sometimes people feel that it should be an honor to represent one country and one shouldn't be talking about the money. None of the supermarkets accept these guys face when they go in and tell them just pack up what you want and move out. It's about cash, and we need to treat these players with the importance that I believe they deserve. They are ambassadors when they leave here on Tuesday to go represent the Cayman Islands. They are ambassadors to this country, and it's time that we start treating them as ambassadors.
Cayman is bottom of the group in the World Cup qualifiers, and they face the group leaders El Salvador on Tuesday.